As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others.
Yeah, except for Grius for some reason. Strange how that works. He's definitely gonna live, I swear though. It'll be fine. If your stats are high enough, you don't have to think of strategy. There is one thing I do wish so far about the intro. I wish one of the other soldiers like had a name, a face, some lines of dialogue, like, so that way I felt bad about all the soldiers dying, because it did not affect me at all. I didn't care, right? I went, oh, that sucks. Like, I recognize it as an overall tragedy, but it's not a personal. And they could have made it a personal one.
Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting.
That's because you have. You're the royal guard, and there's no royals. I'd be surprised if you knew who you were protecting. So faking his own assassination would be a way to spark a civil war. And he's got some glow coming off of him too. That cannot be normal. What do you mean that's normal here? What kind of funky ass shit do you have in your city that it makes people's faces give off black specks and makes them like unable to speak, move, or think? Like, what? Well, this person's kind of nice. At the very least, they're not like overtly racist. You know, it's something. That accursed landlord told my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me. The last idea was a sight to behold. It's not often you can see such pathetic cowering. Like, I think this lady is a great candidate for next up on the gallows. Grius is waiting for us, you know. Well, if he wanted me to be fast, he should have dragged me with him. Oh, hey, another person passed out with the dark flecks coming off their face. Yeah, what is up with this city? That doesn't seem like a normal affliction. Also, can I just acknowledge that this person seems too special? Like, I know almost nothing about this game, but this guy's got side character energy. You know, like he looks too special to be nameless. Not special enough to be a main character, though, I don't think.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
Yeah, well, if they get a little too uppity, I'll just smack them with my sword.
You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
What is it?
How could they see me as an easy mark, Gallica? I clearly look so experienced and skilled. Just looking at my face, one feels fear.
Hey, you there!
Papa, welcome home.
Papa? It's gonna be heartbreaking when Grius dies now. Like, 100% chance Grius dies, right? Like, we all agree.
Now, as for the rest
He
of
is
you,
screwed. Also, I would just like to say, the previous king was pretty inept. There was an internal resistance movement had to form while the king was alive that was on his side because he was losing politically to his opponents so badly. Okay, small child, we will read you a bedtime story. I swear, if this
maiden, Maria, within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
Grius is so dead, man. Could they make it any more obvious that Grius is doomed? Every other person that we formed any kind of connection with has pretty immediately unlocked the new power.
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia.
Yo, true. So true.
All are equal.
So begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Yep, where nothing bad will happen to Grius, for sure, for realsies. Nothing bad will happen to Grius.
That must have taken all night. Let me see.
You might have taken all night for your stroll because you got wrecked like a newbie. I used my superpowers, and so my armor was fine. She has a common law marriage with Grius and thinks of his child Maria as her own. I'm sorry for disrespecting you, Grius. I didn't think you had game like that. If for some reason you find yourself widowed in the near future, Fabian, I'm happy to do anything for you that you need done. I'll help out around the tavern. Don't you worry. You'll get through this. Because Grius is going to die. Grius has yet to give us an archetype, and everyone else has. Don't ask for whom the bell tolls, Grius. It tolls for thee. One day you will have to face and fight Count Lewis. What do you mean, more? Grius is about to kill him in one blow today. Man, why can't I select Grius in this menu anymore? It starts with an offensive skill, not a healing one? Your name is Healer. The fuck you mean you don't start with healing magic? But we won, and that's what matters. Okay, I'm calling it now. The ones on the left here are playable characters. Did you say he can't die soon enough about Grius? You monster. Anyway, let's go observe a death, shall we? It'll definitely be Luis's death we observe. Let's put that shit on. I assumed it was gonna be cursed. You know what I mean? Like, I was pretty sure. I've played enough JRPGs to know that if something looks cursed, it probably is. But all that magla means nothing without a way to activate it. There's unknown items in this game? Vice gives off a suspicious glow. Stick my hand into it. I obtained 1 gold beetle. I can't believe that actually did something good for me. I was fully expecting that to cause something bad to happen. I was so ready. I really want to play a game where the mazes are actually maze-like. Because I've played very few games that actually make me get lost in them, and I don't have a great sense of direction. Some days I'm like, I don't need to be tested for neurodivergence, and I come out with a rant like that, and I'm like, that didn't sound neurotypical. I should probably... I think cooking is always a fun little system in games. Cooking being in games is also always a great way to increase the amount of loot that monsters can give you that feels meaningful. Because they can just give you cooking ingredients. You know, either because they're humanoids and humans tend to carry foodstuffs on them, or because they're made of the cooking ingredient that you're gonna use. I almost missed someone very important. Look at her. This is clearly an actual character. Look at how obviously different she is from the crowd. Yep, an anime cutscene where Grius will definitely not die. Is that the royal magic? Yo, the palace is flying away? What? Why? Why is the palace looking at me?
Let him say his piece.
But the giant building talk. Grius be having to approach from really far away with his knife, though. You really thought he could just do that? Bro, this is not stealthy. What are you doing?
See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
Yo, I like this king less and less by the day. The king also also doomed his son. Because killing Luis is the only way to break the curse. What is it? How bad of a king is he? Only nigh omnipotent? I'm taking out the stupid moon. Nah, he's the final boss. I don't care who it's supposed to be, it's him now. It's on site. We're about to start building our kingly reputation by being the heroes the world needs against a bunch of skeletons. Dude, why do they get to go first? Who says? I didn't give them permission to get a turn. You know, it's a real shame I don't have a light mage or like a healer that I could have had equipped for this battle. You know, like that's really a shame that that was not an option. I read you like a book, enemies. We don't need to heal if the enemies are defeated, Gallica. Man, no one can be born into slavery. This shitty world still managed to get exactly one thing half right. You can't be born into slavery, at least. I do kind of suspect, though, that their criminal justice system is not unbiased. I'll be so for real, these rocks look mighty climbable. Gallica went and got the soldier to escort the child. But then the state army soldier says, you too should get out of here as well. There are 3 of us if he can see the ferry, but if he can't see the ferry, how did she get him here? I just want some kind of consistency on how people seeing her works. Any kind. Never forgot anything in my life. The Stroll be like, I'm a lie. Hey, Maria. Oh no, did she witness that? Was she in the crowd? Or to be on par with the Zemnants, what are my NPCs doing over here? Stroll, Hulk, what are you up to? Guys, how did you get on that side of the barrier? All stat boosts go on to the hero. Actually, specifically, I don't think it's gonna come back to life. We're about to fight a necromancer. That little shit's gonna revive it. He's gonna make an undead out of that thing. Let's go. The way is straight ahead. forward march.
Doesn't it seem?
We got a healer, warrior, and some person over there. Oh, well, you're not even gonna fight us yourself?
I can't be.
No, they're not.
No way.
These bastards are making us fight Grius? Yo, this is criminal.
Alcest.
Oh, this necromancer gonna die. He was not that much stronger than us. Anyway, hers is definitely the knight,
Now
which is
choose
why
thy path.
she's only awakening now that she knows the prince is alive.
I choose life of my own will.
Because a knight needs a lord. I'm gonna become the king and then tell everyone, and now the prince is king. I'm coronating him. Look, if I suddenly had delusions of grandeur and it said the first thing you have to do is put your hand in your chest and pull your still beating heart out, I'm not sure I'd like that. I'm not sure I'd listen to that voice in my head, you know? Although I will say the knight does look pretty sick. I do like this one. Yo, you only managed to activate that once when you were on our side. Now you're just doing that? Sure, bro. I think your best option is to hit it till it dies.
I will fight with pride. Let's go.
Our ultimate strategy. Never before defeated.
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
Level up. The most important aspect for a ruler: be lucky. Right? Like if they're not important enough to be on the rock, they are not protected. And they might not be protected even if they are on the rock, if they're fighting other people on the rock. Unclear what the rules are. The king really went changes hard and gave up on life. The mag used by Grius has been inherited and returned to Mars' soul. Oh, cool.
Yet be warned.
Thanks.
Such power.
I don't think we're gonna save that prince. Yo, hey. Well, in safe areas like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. You can increase your speed by holding R2. Yo, it raises luck? Wait, I need to equip this. Evil, sinful tribe, this because you've defied the teaching. Get out of Grand Trad at once. Sure, right after you go to hell, lady. Doesn't this gauntlet runner seem rather small? The one I saw at the royal funeral was much larger. We're going to buy us a runner. Make sure you get one that's as big as that one. That was Luis's gauntlet runner. I'm not sure we can even afford this one as is. That lady is like, I want the best gauntlet runner to ever gauntlet runner, and the guy's like, we're not that rich, actually. We once again have a lady in that same dress. They really liked that dress. Like, that dress is really in fashion right now in this city, I guess.
Oh, what a pity.
But sorry, you've likely heard the people in this tavern speaking ill of others on the basis of their tribe. Give their opinions too freely, especially once there's a few pints in them. Please take this as a token of apology. Do come back again if you'd like. And that's why we keep talking to everyone, because we get shit for free.